Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Chris's Collectible Corner, and for those of you who are new, thank you for coming through to tune in for this review. And today we're going to be taking a look at the SH Figuarts medical machine from the Frieza saga after Goku's battle with Captain Ginyu. But before we get into the figure itself, if you wouldn't mind, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification to be notified when new reviews are uploaded to the channel. It really helps and I appreciate the support. Alright, and as you can see here, we have the standard SH Figuarts packaging, obviously in a deluxe size to accommodate this piece that we have here today. We have a nice big window displaying the medical chamber itself. You can also see some of the accessories, which are the extra face plates that Goku comes with, as well as some of the added pieces that you're going to need to connect him to this. Then along the side, you can see, just as all the other SH Figuarts packaging, we have some images of the device itself and Goku inside of it, and then along the back just some more images of the device itself, Goku connected with the headpiece, and then even Namek Saga old battle clothes Vegeta standing there, so you can pose him with this as well. But that aside, let's get this piece out of the box and take a closer look. Alright, so here we have the medical machine out the box. It has a nice overall matte finish. Maybe it should have been glossy. I don't know. I just feel like a machine like this made out of metal would have been glossy, but it doesn't look bad, matte. It looks nice. Then we have some nice details along the side of it, indicating some of the ports where tubes will be plugged in and whatever magic they do to heal you guys. I don't know about you guys, but when I was younger and I used to work out a lot, I wish I had a machine like this that I could just go in and heal it and be good the next day. What a blessing that would have been. But I guess this will have to suffice, just a mini version for my action figures. But overall, I think it has a nice overall look. And as you can see, we have the buttons right along the front. This actually has a nice feature with the bubbles on the screen, which I'll get into later. And yeah, this thing isn't too big. I think it's the right size in order to fit a Goku action figure inside of there. I don't think it needs to be much bigger. I know there's another model on Omni that's a bit more robust and has all the cables, but I think this is perfect for your display because I don't think something like this should take up that much space. But now let's take a look at the accessories that this guy comes with. Alright, so the extra pieces that this guy comes with, he comes with a brand new hair sculpt to simulate Goku's hair floating in the water, as well as a face plate where his eyes are open, but one's kind of half open, half closed. Then the other face plate where his eyes are completely closed. Then we have the connecting ports in order to connect Goku to the healing chamber itself. So the tube base, the tubes itself, and then the ports that go into his head. Enough of that, let's put this thing together. Alright guys, so here's everything that we need to complete this set in order to set it up properly. Right here, I have the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Goku that came with the Kid Gohan and the Nimbus Cloud, but you can use this setup with any 2.0 Goku, because the neck peg is the same on all the 2.0s. So this head that comes with this medical machine can fit on any one of the 2.0 bodies of Goku that you want to use. That aside, let's get into this. So, what we're going to do first, so we're going to pop this Goku's head off. Boom, there you go. We'll put that over here to the side. Alright, and then we'll use this Goku's face for now. Don't worry, it looks like all damaged and messed up. Can you guys see that? There you go. Alright. Sorry, the focus is a little rough here. So many small pieces. Alright, so we're gonna put that there. And I don't know if you guys could see, but on the sides of his head, right there, yeah, that's where we're gonna plug in the head ports to kind of like, with the machine where it looks like it's monitoring his vitals and everything. So I'm gonna show you guys that. Alright, so let's plug this in. And this has a nice little plastic port right here, if you guys can see that. So this way it kind of just clicks in. So let's put that in there. Let me just line that up. There we go. Alright. Okay. So now, as the instructions say, this is the tube base that goes into his mouth. So this has to be pointed upwards, and this is a ball peg at the end. So that connects into his mouth right there. So, forgive me guys if this thing's out of focus. It's just a bunch of small pieces. So, I'll try to speed through just as much as I can. Alright, so then this right here, you're going to connect that to the top. But I think it'd be easier if we plug this into him first. So just like flat on one side and round on the other. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys can see. Once again, sorry. But you just want to put the flat parts facing you. Boom, we gotta plug that in there. This one on that side. And they go in relatively easy. So, there you go. You got it attached to him right there. Then we're gonna pop this open inside. I'll pop this off from the top. And the instructions say you want to kind of have Goku sitting in Indian style to kind of fit him in here properly. So we're gonna put his hands up like this, and then kind of put his legs out like this. That's how it says to put him in the instructions. I guess so he could like properly fit in here. I don't know. Okay, probably gotta spread that a little bit more. Now we're gonna connect the tube to him. Okay. Alright, so let's put him in here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's like these little slots at the top. That's where the head piece that's connected to Goku is gonna slot into. So let's put him in here. Oh yeah, it was probably good I did all this outside of the chamber, because man, this thing is a pain in the butt to do that inside of it. You don't have a lot of space. Alright, let's try that again. There you go. That clicks in. And then we put this at the bottom, right here. Gotta plug that in. Just kind of finagle him in there a little bit. This part popped off, but whatever. You guys already know what the effect is. We'll put this on top. And then here's a switch, which is nice. It came with batteries. So when you close the door, it lights up. Boom. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Hold on, let me dim the lights so you guys can kind of see. Hold on. Alright, so check this out. There you go. See? That's pretty cool. And if you press the button, it like flickers on and off to kind of give the illusion that like the bubbles are kind of like, you know, moving. So yeah, that's pretty cool. The only thing I wish is like it had the sound effect to it of the healing chamber. I think that'd be really cool and also very relaxing. But yeah, this is a cool little piece right here. And here we have some close-ups of Goku in the machine itself, just so you guys can get a better visual of that. And then here we have him with the eyes closed in here, which I think is the way most people remember Goku being in the chamber. And you could pose him with the Namek Saga old-style battle clothes Vegeta, so you can recreate that scene where Vegeta just kind of leaning against the machine sleeping, or when he's like standing there watching Goku in the chamber before he nods off himself. And if you want, you can even put Vegeta in the healing chamber as well. He fits in there. I mean, his hair's kind of tall, but you know, if you finagle him around, he fits in there just fine. I just wish they would have given us an extra faceplate for this Vegeta to have him in the chamber as well, because Vegeta was also in this chamber after his battle with Goku on Earth. Alright guys, so there we have it, the SH Figuarts Medical Chamber from the Frieza saga, and I think this is a cool piece to have, especially if you're a completionist and need to have everything from the set. Look, I really appreciate that Tamashii is going all in on the Frieza saga. They just announced Nail, so I think at this point the only thing left for them to announce is Guru and Frieza's spaceship. After that, I think we have everything. We have all the forms of Frieza, Goku, Vegeta, everything, King Cold. So yeah, I think we're good on the Frieza saga stuff now, unless they decide to do more of his troops. This piece was a premium Bandai exclusive, which is obviously sold out now, but you can still get them at other third-party retailers like Big Bad Toy Store, Toy Arena or even Hobby Genkai, which is where I got mine from. Now the price for this thing was about $100, and it doesn't really come with too many accessories. I mean, but you can't really fault it because this thing itself is kind of an accessory. So using the Dragon Balls and the Dragon Radar from a scale from 1 to 7, I'm gonna give this a 4. Yeah, I was thinking a 3, but yeah, I'm gonna go with 4. I mean, just because the novelty of it, I don't think this is something that you're gonna regularly find. And I think it will be something people are gonna want after the fact. But yeah, just the price of it and just what it does, I don't think it's something you need to get. Like I said, if you're a completionist, then get it. If not, you can definitely pass on this. It's well built and it has some nice little features, but it isn't a necessity. With that said, I hope you guys found this review informative. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification to be notified when new reviews are uploaded to the channel. Thank you for stopping by my corner of the internet, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.